guys, it's Lee, and today we're going to make a super quick and super easy snack for any party or just to give as a gift. I'm making drizzle popcorn, and I'm going to be making 2 different flavors. I have made this in the past. I have a video from 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember when, that I will link down below because I also made chocolate covered pretzel rods in that one, and I thought you might like to see it. So let me get started and show you how to make this delicious but easy treat. The beauty of this recipe is that you can make as little or as much as you need. So I'm gonna start off with some, kettle popcorn, I couldn't think of it. Cover the sheet with that. I just have a cookie sheet with parchment paper. I'll just throw it all on there. A cookie sheet with parchment paper. Next, I have some caramel popcorn, and this is 7 ounces. Again, use whatever you want, as much or as little. Oh, this one has peanuts in it. I didn't even pay attention. I just happened to see one right here. Next, you're just gonna mix it all together. And it doesn't have to be laying flat because you don't want every piece of popcorn to, I mean, you might want every piece of popcorn to have chocolate on it, but that's not really the goal. If you want that, then put less on the sheet pan. So for this pan of kettle corn, I'm going to be using semi-sweet chocolate and white chocolate. I'm gonna melt these in the microwave very carefully. You can use a double boiler as well. Just make sure when you are melting the chocolate to use half power on the microwave and start off with about 30 seconds and then 15-second increments after that. I'm only gonna melt about half of this bag of chocolate chips. That might be enough. If that's not enough, I can always melt some more. And a little less than that of the white. So once I have those melted, I'll be right back. So I decided to go with about a cup of chocolate chips and a half a cup of white chocolate. I wish I had some milk chocolate. I would put that on as well, but I don't. So the chocolate is melted, and I am going to pour it in a Ziploc bag, and it helps if you put the Ziploc bag over a cup. You can use chocolate melting wafers also. I just don't have any. Take it out, squish it all to one side, and snip the corner. And then just drizzle it all over your popcorn. Now I'm going to give it a little shimmy shake. And I think it needs more chocolate. So I'm going to melt the rest of that chocolate and I'll be right back. All right, I have the rest of the chocolate melted and I put it in the same bag. And maybe I'll go this way this time. Okay. Give it a little shake. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the white chips, although I am going to go ahead and use a full cup of them. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with the white chocolate. I'm going to snip a tiny hole in it. Tried to make this one a little bit smaller, and then just do the exact same thing. And while the white chocolate is still wet, add some sprinkles. Obviously this part is optional, but I think it just makes it pretty. Now we just set this aside until the chocolate has completely hardened. Now we're going to do pretty much the same thing, except we're going to be making peanut butter white chocolate. I know you're probably thinking, why white chocolate? Why not just use, you know, regular chocolate? It's because this is amazing. If you want to use regular chocolate, go right ahead. I just love the peanut butter and white chocolate combination. Also, you can mix this with the other drizzle popcorn and then you'll get some of everything. So I started off by putting the kettle corn in here. That's an 8-ounce bag. I know I didn't say it before, but that's an 8-ounce bag. Then I'm gonna add in the caramel popcorn. And mix it all together. And then this time I'm melting peanut butter chips and I'm gonna use the whole bag. And melt it the same way you did the chocolate and white chocolate. All right, I have the melted peanut butter chips in the bag and I have cut a hole in it. So here we go. I like to give it a little shake to get that peanut butter down in there, or those melted peanut butter chips. And now I'm gonna melt the white chocolate. All right, now I have the white chocolate, and I'm gonna do the same thing this time. Oops, it's stuck, hang on. I guess I didn't melt it all the way. There was a piece of chocolate stuck. Of chocolate chip, I mean. And while that white chocolate is still wet, I'm gonna add some sprinkles. These are some huge, whoops, sprinkles. Now I'm just gonna set these aside until the chips or the melted chips harden completely. You wanna make sure they are completely solid before you move on to the next step. So the chocolate and peanut butter has hardened on both of them. So now you just want to break it up a bit. And underneath you'll have some that doesn't have chocolate or peanut butter, and that's okay because otherwise it gets to be a little much. And then once you have it broken up, you just kind of mix it up and then store it in an airtight container. Can't tell you how long it lasts because it doesn't last very long in my house. And I give some away as gifts as well. But yeah, it gets eaten pretty quickly. I'd say you have at least probably maybe a week if it's airtight. It's just popcorn and chocolate, so I think as long as you keep it airtight, it should last a while. Okay, so there you have it. In this bowl, I have my chocolate and white chocolate drizzle popcorn, and in this bowl, I have my peanut butter and white chocolate drizzle corn. I think these would be really good if you mixed them up as well, but I'm gonna keep them separate because I think I have some people who won't like the peanut butter one. I'll have to ask. So if you like this idea, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. You can also find me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook at Lee'sHome05. Thanks for watching. Bye.